When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation.
with Marshfield girls basketball coach Taylor Varsho, 5 years now in.
Tonight in a non-conference matchup, this is the 10th meeting between these two schools in girls basketball. Marshfield has a 7-2 edge in the series. The two teams did not meet last year. Lakeland won in the 2020 season 66-64. Marshfield's last win in the series was in 2019 when the Tigers won 79-71. Kind of a homecoming tonight for former Columbus Dons basketball coach Larry Ouimet. You may recall Coach Ouimet as the Dons boys basketball coach in the mid to late 1980s, and back in Marshfield tonight as the assistant coach of the Lakeland Thunderbirds, and his two daughters are the standout ball players on this program. Before we get things underway this evening, here is our national anthem. You're listening to Marshfield Tiger basketball on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer, Marshfield, and WOSQFM.com, as well as ZaleskiSports.com. I'm Gene Delisio reporting from the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse in Marshfield as Marshfield and Lakeland square off in this matchup this evening. Let's check the starting lineups in this ball game. First of all, for Lakeland, Juliana Ouimet, 5'10 senior, averaged 19.9 points per game last season. Juliana has scored 1,737 points in her high school career. Lily Fortier, 5'9 senior, the daughter of former Rhinelander and current Lakeland boys basketball coach Rich Fortier. Lily averaged 5.7 points per game for Lakeland a year ago. Sailor Timmerman, 6-foot sophomore, averaged 6.5 points per game last season. Freshman Ava Evenhouse making her varsity debut, and 6'1 sophomore Christina Ouimet, who last season averaged 16.5 points per game. Thunderbirds coached by Melissa Ouimet, assisted by Larry Ouimet, and Lakeland has no record as of yet this year. For the Marshfield Tigers, the starters are Zeta Colbeck, 5'4 sophomore, who averaged 6.2 points per game last season. Danny Minsas, 5'11 senior, averaged 14.7. Ashley Grant-Corvitz, 5'11 junior, averaged 5.2. Liala Schuler, 5'10 junior, averaged 3 points per game. Ayanna Bosom, 6-foot junior, averaged 8.2 points per game. Tigers coached by Taylor Varsho, assisted by Scott Scheuer and Rhonda Kading. The Tigers do not have a record as of yet this year. Tigers in white and Lakeland in reddish or maroon type uniforms. Grand Corvettes. And Timmerman on the center jump to begin play. And the basketball season about to start here in central Wisconsin. Opening tip goes to Lakeland, and the T-Birds in front court to our left. Juliana Wimett with the basketball. Comes to Fortier on the near side, back out top Juliana. Far side, Christina Wimett. Tigers in the half court, man-to-man. Christina out top, picked up by Bosa. Pass far side to Juliana Wimett, gets a screen out top, still holds the ball. Juliana now in the center circle, starts to penetrate down the lane, leans in, scoop shot missed. Gets her own rebound, then throws the ball in the corner, and picked up there by Fortier. She'll hand back outside to Timmerman. Both ball clubs rather big. Timmerman on the drive, knocks a player down, throws the ball in the basket for a basket. And a foul called as well. Tiger player not set on the play. Basket good by Timmerman. And a Tiger foul on the play, I believe, on Colbeck. Her first team foul. Free throw missed. And the rebound pulled in by Minsas. Marshfield on offense in front court to our right. And a ball knocked out of bounds by a Lakeland defender. I think they're still debating who that last foul was on. And the scores table asking the official to come over and clarify that. I believe it was on Colbeck, who was blocked on the play. And then we have two officials at the scores table trying to determine that. Early in the first half, no score as of yet. And it looks like the foul area here at on the scoreboard here at the field house, there's an upper area with the time and the score, and a lower area with the fouls, and the foul area is not working. So that creates a bit of a problem. We played 40 seconds, and Marshfield trails 2-0, and the Lakeland score of 2 is not on the board either. So Nathan Delaney over to add his expertise in electronics and try to get that solved. The two teams are now coming together, the Tigers at center court and the T-Birds near their bench. Once again, the scoreboard is the timer is operating, but that might be the only part of the scoreboard that's operating right now. So we played 41 seconds according to the scoreboard, and Marshfield trails 2-0. We have a stoppage here as the officials and the folks here at the Fieldhouse try to solve that issue. Our coverage of Marshfield Tiger basketball tonight on WOSQ, a service of the Dental Clinic of Marshfield, Stratford, and Neilsville, the Sports Den of Marshfield, and Ag Country Farm Credit Services. Scoreboard problem here at the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggleworms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Zoom, scoreboard still not operating, and now a takeaway by Lakeland. Juliana Wimett with the basketball. Drive to the foul line, stop there, ball slapped loose, but a foul called on the play. Reach in on WIAA Schuler. That was first foul, and the second team foul. Lakeland inbounding, baseline front court. Timmerman looking. Takes it the high post. He's back outside. Holds the ball. Harassed there by Minsas out top. Still has it and now walks with the basketball. Minsas forcing Timmerman into a walk. And so each team now with a turnover. Tigers on offense, trailing by 2. Colbeck on the far wing. 1-3-1 zone defense. Ball slapped loose from Minsas in the lane and picked up by Fortier. The Tigers turned the ball over once again. Juliana Wimett to front court. Far side Christina, a very long 3 away and no good. Weak side rebound though by Timmerman. Juliana Ouimet back out front once again, picked up by Colbeck. Heads for the far side, goes baseline, backs in down low. Turns, lobs it up, and it rolls out of there. Timmerman rebounds, slap loose, gets it back, overlays, and picked up by Lakeland once again. Juliana Ouimet on the near side. Baseline pass to Timmerman for an easy lay-in. The Lakeland T-Birds find the open player. They lead by 4. Marshfield has not had a shot as of yet. Tigers back down the floor. Bosom on the far wing. Stopped by that 1-3-1. A long 3 by Minsauce on the way and good. Danny Minsauce shot 33% from three-point range a year ago, and she brings Marshfield back to within 1. There's Lakeland back down the floor. A 3 from the corner by Ouimet is missed and pulled in by Grand Corvitz. Tigers rush to front court. Minsauce to the baseline. Can't get underneath. Tries an off-balance shot and missed it. Gets her own rebound in traffic and was tied up. Tie ball called. Possession stays with Marshfield. 15:38 remaining, first half. Tigers trail 4-3. Inbounding baseline front court. Colbeck will throw in Minsauce baseline. Three-pointer on the way and good again. Danny Minsauce with back-to-back threes to give Marshfield their first lead at 6-4. Tigers is in backcourt pressure. Juliana Ouimet crosses on Colbeck. Drives to the foul line. Down the lane. Scoop shot away and good. 2 for Juliana Ouimet. We're deadlocked at 6. Our first tie this evening. Tigers rush to front court, beat that zone. Back out top, Minsauce. Three-pointer on the way again. This one off the lip and out. Tipped around and claimed by Timmerman of Lakeland. Ahead to Juliana Ouimet. Pass inside to Evenhouse down low. Can't turn on Schuler. He's back outside. Brings it back to the dotted line. Drops the ball there. Forcing it up. Missed it. But some contact there and a Tiger foul.
Foul is called to number 21, Ashley Grand
Grand Corvitz on the foul, her first. Tigers' third team foul. Lakeland inbounding, baseline front court. The freshman Evenhouse will throw it in. Looking, lobs outside and grabbed by Timmerman out top. Christina Ouimet on the far side. Ball slapped loose by Bosom. Ouimet gets it back though, then drops the ball, taken away by Colbeck. Colbeck has a one-on-one, gives to Bosom. She'll drive and miss it. And Christina Ouimet back for the rebound. Then her lead pass is stolen by Minsauce. Tigers back down the floor, and Minsauce throws the ball by Schuler out of bounds. Each team now with 3 turnovers. We played 3.5 minutes. We're deadlocked at 6 here at the Bosom Company, the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse in Marshfield. Tigers with backcourt pressure. Ball comes to Christina Ouimet. She'll start up the floor on Bosom. Comes across the 10-second line. Lobs far side to Juliana Ouimet. Starts to penetrate to the dotted line. Kicks back out in the corner. Here's a three-pointer by Christina. Offline. Rebound tipped around and claimed by Minsauce. Tigers back up the floor looking to regain the lead. Minsauce top of the circle. Picks up by that 1-3-1 zone defense. Now harassed out there. Needs some help. Comes out top to Bosom. Baseline, here's Grand Corvitz for 3 on the way, and it rattles out of there. But tipped outside, but claimed there by Evenhouse. Front court feed comes to Fortier. Gives to Christina Ouimet. She'll drive the baseline and miss the lay-in. Tipped around, gets it back, lays it up and missed it again. Has it back once again. Back outside Juliana for 3. That's good. A 3 for Juliana Ouimet. She made 54 threes a year ago. And Lakeland goes back up by 3. Tigers to front court. Bosom to the circle. Stop there. Far side Minsauce facing a double team on that 1-3-1. Dribbles through it and was hand checked. And a foul coming here on Lakeland. Christina Ouimet on the foul, her first team foul. Lakeland making some changes. Kale Quaid, 5'10 sophomore, averaged 1.1 points per game a year ago. And joined by Allie Timmerman, 5'7 sophomore. She averaged 0.9 points per game last season. Tigers set in front court to our right, down by 3. Out top, Grand Corvitz. Baseline to Minsauce. Three-pointer by Danny away, no good. Standing rebound for Evenhouse of Lakeland. T-Birds back to front court. Juliana Ouimet near side hits Allie Timmerman. Back outside, Juliana takes a three-pointer, and that one's good. Juliana Ouimet now with 2 threes tonight. The Lakeland lead back to 6, their biggest of the night. Tigers back to front court. Schuler goes downstairs. Bosom open down low, but lays it in. Diana Bosom with a nice feed from Riella Schuler, and the Tigers use this time to take some timeout. Marshfield's first timeout, 12:40 remaining in the first half. Our score is Lakeland 12 and the Marshfield Tigers 8.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Good basketball team scoring off of this one between Marshfield and Lakeland. Lakeland has the early lead here at 12-8. Once again, Larry Ouimet, former Columbus Dons basketball coach. He was the coach here for about 3 years after Jerry Kozlowski left. And he then left after 3 years. I think went to Ashland for a few years and was succeeded by Jeff Soderberg at that time, back in the late 80s.
Coming out of the timeout.
First time we've seen Coach Ouimet, I think, since 1988. The scoreboard now working. It does indicate that Lakeland leads 12-8. Lakeland coming late to the floor. Tigers is in backcourt pressure. Christina Ouimet with the basketball. She'll cross on Grant Corvitz. Stands out top. Man-to-man defense by Marshfield. Juliana Ouimet on the far wing. Starts to penetrate to the dotted line. Leans in. Scoop shot away and good. And Juliana Ouimet already has 10 points in this ball game. Once again, a lead of 6 for Lakeland. 12:20 left in the first half. Tiger ball. And the ball taken away on the far corner from Kaylee Sharon. Tiger turnover, their 4th. Lakeland has the ball back, leading by 6. Christina Ouimet out top, and as Juliana Ouimet gets a pass, she's hit and fouled.
Fouls on number 3, Sam Kilty, her first team's 4.
Sam Kilty on that foul, her first. 4th team foul. Lakeland resets. Shot from the corner missed, and a rebound pulled in by Schuler. Riella back to front court. Far side, Minsauce fakes the 3. Baseline short jumper by Sharon on the way and missed. Rebound, Grant Corvitz flies in there to grab an aggressive rebound. Minsauce back out top to the free throw line. Down the lane, scoop shot off the glass, no good. And the rebound pulled in by Evenhouse of Lakeland. Ahead to Christina Ouimet. Picked up by Grant Corvitz on the far wing. Downstairs to Evenhouse. She has it stripped loose and stolen by Minsauce. 1-on-1. Danny gives to Grant Corvitz, who's trailing, and she lays it in. Grant Corvitz from Minsauce. Tigers back to within 4. 11:15 left in the first half. Here's Lakeland back on offense in front court to our right. Christina Ouimet, top of the circle. Hands to Juliana Ouimet on the near wing. Starts to penetrate. Kicks out in the corner once again to Evenhouse. Back outside again, Kale Quaid with it. Ball slapped away on the floor. Quaid lost it, still loose. And now a reach-in foul, I think, on a Tiger ball player on the scramble for the loose ball.
Was on number 10, Danny
Minsauce on the foul. That's Danny's first. 5th team foul. Tigers bring Zeta Kolbeck back in the ball game.
Number 4, Zeta Kolbeck. Number 25, Kenny Wickford.
Lakeland making some changes as well. Lily Fortier back in for the T-Birds. 10:50 remaining first half. Tigers trail 14-10. Lakeland ball front court to our left. Allie Timmerman far side. Short jumper down low by Christina Ouimet is missed. Rebound front floor, grabbed by Grant Corvitz. Ahead to Kolbeck. Zeta has no advantage. She'll hold on the near wing. Pass baseline, broken up and stolen by Lakeland. Tigers' 5th turnover. Christina Ouimet back to front court. Fenced by Grant Corvitz. Stands outside the arc. Dribbles the ball off her leg, but grabs the ball back in the corner. Now inside feed to Timmerman, knocked loose and stolen by the Tigers. Lakeland turnover. Kolbeck back to front court. Stands out top. A long 3 by Zeta away, and it rims out of there. And the rebound pulled in by Timmerman. Christina Wilmette with a long front court pass in the corner to Fortier. It's back outside to Quaid. Here's a very long three by Christina Wilmette. It's offline. The rebound grabbed by Marshfield. Picked up by Sam Kilty. Tigers back down the floor. Lots of end-to-end action tonight. Colbeck top of the circle. Far side to Grant Corvitz outside the arc. Back to Zeta top of the key. Penetrates. Stop there. Comes near side to Sharon. Kaylee can't drive. Near side Colbeck. 3-pointers away and good. Zeta Colbeck hits a three. She made 17 last year. Tigers are back to within one with 9:30 left in the first half. Lakeland on offense. Christina Wilmette far side. Hits Timmerman. That's Allie Timmerman. They have 2 Timmermans on the roster. Pass inside to Sailor Timmerman on the give and go, and she lays it in. Pick and roll to Sailor Timmerman for 2. Lakeland back up by 3. Pass near side comes to Grant Corvitz. Ashley inside the arc, skips it back out to Colbeck. Tigers on offense, trailing by 3. Back out top to Sharon. Kaylee stopped on the far wing. Colbeck top of the circle. Looks in, starts to penetrate. Hands back outside again to Sharon. At the foul line stop. Grant Corvitz far side for 3. Rims out there. Rebound back up and in for Wickerfenning. Tammy Wickerfenning for 2. And the Tigers back to within 1. Lakeland back down the floor. Near side Christina Wilmette. Baseline pass goes in the far corner and goes out of bounds as Allie Timmerman tries to save it and goes, and she comes down on the baseline.
For the Tigers, number 11, Casey Abney, and number 24,
Diana Bosom back in for Marshfield, joined by Casey Abney, a 5'6" senior. 8.5 remaining in the first half. Tigers trail 16-15. Tigers looking to regain the lead here. Near side, Kaylee Sharon with it. Far side, here's a 3-pointer on the way and good. Casey Abney for 3. And Marshfield regains the lead, back up by 2. A baseline foul called against the Tigers as Lakeland back down the floor.
Fouls on number 3, Kilty, her second.
Foul is on Sam Kilty, her second foul. 16th foul.
Number 13, Emma Delaney.
Tigers bring in 5'4" junior Emma Delaney for the first time. Lakeland resetting in front court to our left. Pass near side comes to Fortier. Back outside, a 3-pointer by Juliana Wilmette is missed, but Lakeland grabs the rebound. T-Birds reset. Pass near side, better in the backcourt. Bosom in a race for it, can't get there. Picked up by Lakeland once again. Then a ball across the floor is knocked down, but grabbed once again by Lakeland. Out top again, Juliana Wilmette drives down the lane. Scoop shot away, no good. Ball's on the floor, kicked out of bounds, and that's it by Wilmette. Christina Wilmette returns for Lakeland, replacing Lily Fortier. 7:35 remaining in the first half. Tigers lead 18-16. Marshfield ball in front court to our right. Pass comes near side to Abney. 3-pointers away and good, and a foul as well. 3-pointer for Emma Delaney.
Delaney for 3.
And a foul called on Allie Timmerman, her first. Second team foul, and Emma foul line right, attempting a 4-point play. Shot is on the way and around and in. The Tiger lead up to 6, their biggest tonight. 7:25 left in the first half. It's Lakeland basketball. Juliana Wilmette on the far side. To the circle. Starts to penetrate, cut off. Near side, Allie Timmerman. Cross court, Christina Wilmette drives, pull-up jumper, banked up and in. That's Christina Wilmette's first basket tonight.
We met with the bucket.
Tigers up by 4. Marshfield ball. And there's a walking call as Casey Abney drives towards the lane. Tigers 6 turnover. Danny Minsauce reports back in, replacing Sam Kilty. 7:02 remaining, first half. Tigers lead 22-18. Everest ball in front court to our left. Juliana Wilmette stands out front. Near side, hits Allie Timmerman. Gets a screen. Now pick and roll inside to Quaid. Goes up and lost the ball. Taken away by Bosom. 3-on-2. Bosom all the way down the floor. Missed the lay-in. Rebound claimed by Timmerman. Lakeland goes the other way. Juliana Wilmette stops on the far side. Pops a 3 and misses it. Ball in the corner. Goes out of bounds off the shooter. You're listening to Marshfield Tiger basketball on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, and WOSQFM.com, as well as ZaleskiSports.com.
I really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Tigers lead by 4. Marshfield ball in front court to our right. Minsauce out front. Far side Bosom. A long 3 by Ayana. On the way off the back of the rim. No good. Tipped around and claimed by Timmerman of Lakeland. Up ahead to Juliana Womet and off the back of the foot of Timmerman out of bounds. Lakeland turnover. Schuler back in for Wuckerfennig. Kolbeck back in for Marshfield as well. Tigers lead by 4. 6:16 left in the first half. Tigers on offense in front court to our right. Kolbeck out top. Minsauce fakes a 3. Back to Zeta on the near side. Schuler top of the circle. Right back to Kolbeck on the near wing. She'll penetrate. Stopped at the foul line. Backs it out once again. Lakeland's played zone defense all night tonight. Kolbeck back out front. Comes near side to Bosom. Ayana top of the circle. Swings it back near side. Schuler right back to Bosom. Far side, Kolbeck open for a 3-point try. Off the lip, no good. And in traffic, Evenhouse rebounds for Lakeland. T-Birds break back to front court. Far side, Juliana Womet. Hands to Christina Womet. Brings it back out front. Pass back inside to Timmerman. Drops the ball. Picked back up, lays it up, and missed it. And Minsauce flies in to grab the rebound. Long front court pass. Schuler behind the defense, but in too deep. It's back outside. Here's a 3-pointer on the way up and missed by Delaney. Long rebound though to Minsauce. Back outside, Bosom for 3. That one's no good. Long rebound to Delaney. Tigers reset once again. Minsauce top of the circle. Way outside the arc, holds the ball. Near side to Delaney for 3. No good. Long rebound, Minsauce again. Now Danielle for 3, and she hits that one. Minsauce with 3 threes tonight. Tigers by 7. Marshfield's biggest lead. 4:50 left before halftime. Lakeland back down the floor. Juliana Womet out front on Grant Corvitz. Christina Womet on the far wing. Picked up by Bosom. Now double teamed out top. Pass comes back on the near side to Juliana Womet. She'll drive. Scoop shot up and in. Nice shot by Juliana Womet. She's got 12 tonight. Marshfield lead is at 5. Tigers back down the floor. Bosom far side for an open 3-pointer. Good. Ayana Bosom for 3. She made 26 last year. That's her first tonight. Marshfield by 8. Pass in the lane is broken up by Schuler. And she and Timmerman both fall on the basketball. Tie ball called. And possession will stay with Lakeland. Actually, Grant Corvitz back in for Marshfield. 4:12 left in the first half. Tigers lead 28-20. Lakeland inbounding. Baseline front court. Christina Womet out front. 3-pointer away. It rims out of there. And Minsauce there for her 6th rebound. Danny back to front court. Stomped on the near wing. Cross court, Kolbeck. Zeta drives, is cut off. Backs it out once again. Bosom, Minsauce near wing. Cross court feed, Kolbeck. Downstairs, Schuler. Turns, no shot. Back out, Bosom. 3-pointer is away and no good. Rebound pulled in by Evenhouse. Lakeland back down the floor. Long front court feed to Timmerman. Holds at the hash mark. Facing a double team now. Ball slapped loose on the floor. And Womet goes down. Grant Corvitz was on the floor at the time. I think Ashley may have roll blocked her inadvertently. And that is the call.
Fouls on number 21,
Second foul on Ashley Grand-Corvitz. 7th Tiger team foul. Free throws for Juliana Ouimet, who shot 78% on the foul line a year ago. Line left for a 1-and-1. First shot by Ouimet is on the way, off the back of the rim and in. She's got 13 tonight. Kale Quaid back in for Lakeland.
Now for the Thunderbirds, number 24.
And she'll replace Sailor Timmerman. 3:39 left, first half. Tigers lead 28-21. One more free throw for Juliana Ouimet. On the way and good. Juliana with 14, Tigers by 6. Marshfield has the ball in front court to our right. Minsauce far side to Colbeck. Lakeland extending that 1-3-1 zone defense, pass near side to Grand-Corvitz. High post, Minsauce gets loose in the lane but missed the scoop shot. Rebound comes out long to Christina Ouimet. Harassed by Bosom in backcourt, across to Juliana Ouimet. To the foul line, down the lane, turned away there. Twists and turns inside, scoop shot, rolls out of there. Good position for Schuler to grab the rebound. Marshfield ball, Minsauce on the far wing. Cross court to Colbeck. Zeta wide open, three-pointers on the way, and off the rim, no good. Rebound pulled in by Fortier of Lakeland. 2:55 in the period. Fortier to front court. Stomp in the near side, ball slapped loose, out of bounds. And I think last hit by Colbeck. Lakeland to inbound at quarter court. The freshman Evenhouse will throw it in. Looking to Christina Ouimet in the corner. She'll drive on Bosom. Gets to the low block, off-balance scoop shot, missed. And the rebound on the floor and grabbed by Bosom. Ayana's first rebound tonight. Tigers to front court. Grand-Corvitz on the near wing, holds outside the arc. Baseline pass to Colbeck. Zeta double team in that corner, dribbles out of it. Needs some help in that near corner and drops the ball off of the leg of a Lakeland player out of bounds. Zeta only 5'4", and we have some big ball players on both sides in this ball game tonight. So Zeta got kind of trapped along that baseline. Tigers inbounding, baseline front court. Colbeck in the corner, Grand-Corvitz. Ashley penetrates, pulls up and takes a 15-footer, and Miss Dipple was fouled on the shot by Fortier. First foul on Lily Fortier, only the third Lakeland team foul. Ashley Grand-Corvitz, 63% on the foul line last season, will shoot 2, foul line right. Ashley's first try is short. 2:27 remaining, first half. Marshfield leads 28-22. One more for Ashley Grand-Corvitz. Ashley set, shot is on the way, and this one rolls out of there as well. And we have a tie ball on the rebound. Rebound came down to Evenhouse, and she was tied up by Schuler. So Marshfield gets possession, Tigers inbounding, baseline front court. Colbeck will throw in, Minsauce on the far wing, pops a three-pointer and hits it. Danny Minsauce with 4 threes tonight. Tigers up by 9, their biggest lead. And a long lead pass to Fortier was off her fingertips out of bounds and was touched also by a Tiger player, so possession goes back to Lakeland. It's a tie ball called in possession to Lakeland. There's a lob up for Juliana Ouimet in the lane. Between defenders, scoop shot is missed, but she was fouled by either Minsauce or Grand-Corvitz. Looks like Danny gets the foul. Second on Danny Minsauce, 8th team foul. Juliana Ouimet back on the foul line, shooting 2. She has 14 points already in this ball game. Her first shot here is good. Tigers bring Booker Fenning and Sharon back in for Grand-Corvitz and Minsauce. 2:12 remaining, first half. Marshfield leads 31-23. Second shot for Ouimet offline. And the rebound claimed by Riella Schuler. Tigers have the basketball back. Bosom out near the center line, harassed by Juliana Ouimet. Gives it back out to Colbeck along the far sideline, facing a double team. Pass far side, though, is stolen by Lakeland. T-Birds have the ball back. Christina Ouimet across the timeline. Ball slapped away by Colbeck out of bounds, and that's hit by Ouimet. Juliana Ouimet a bit stunned by that call, but Colbeck got a hand on it and tipped it off of Ouimet out of bounds. Tigers bring Sam Kilty back in for Ayana Bosa. 1:50 remaining in the first half. Tigers lead 31-23. Sailor Timmerman back in for Lakeland. And she'll replace Ava Evenhouse. Marshfield ball, front court to our right. Lakeland extending that 1-2-2 zone defense. Colbeck near the center line, holds the basketball. Penetrates through a double team. Far side Schuler can't get off a shot. Back on the near side, Kilty harassed, goes baseline, stop there. Back out top to Colbeck. 90 seconds of the period, Tigers by 8. Pass far side, broken up, and a steal by Lakeland. T-Birds have the ball back. Christina Ouimet on the far sideline. Juliana Ouimet out top. Starts to drive down the lane and is stopped. Reach-in foul called on Kaylee Sharon. Her first foul. 9th team foul. Once again, Juliana Ouimet with free throws for Lakeland. Foul line left, a 1-1. Allie Timmerman reports back in for Lakeland. For Lily Fortier. First free throw by Ouimet, around and off, tipped around, out of bounds. And last hit, I think, by Lakeland.
In for the Tigers, number 13, Emma Delaney.
Emma Delaney back in for the Tigers. 1:16 left first half. Tigers lead by 8. Marshfield has the ball in front court to our right. Colbeck across the line to Kilty. Holds on the far wing, back out top, Colbeck. Aside from Colbeck, Tigers have 4 reserves in the ball game right now. Sharon on the far sideline, back to Colbeck in the center circle. 50 seconds left first half. Tigers lead by 8. Delaney on the near sideline, back out top, ball stolen away by Juliana Ouimet. Has a breakout, drives the baseline, off-balance shot is missed. Rebound fought for, and the Tigers come away with it. And then drop the ball out of bounds. That ball grabbed by Delaney, I believe, but Emma, under duress below the basket, had it stripped loose and she touched it last. Lakeland throwing it in, baseline front court, 35 seconds before halftime. Quaid lobs out top, Juliana Ouimet. Hands to Timmerman. Juliana has it back in the near corner. 30 seconds of the period, 3-pointer from the corner missed. Rucker Fennig rebounds and there's some contact with it. Foul called against Lakeland. Cammy almost got called for a shoulder, I thought. But they'll call it on Quaid, her first foul. Only the 4th team foul, so no free throws here. 25 seconds remaining in the half. Tigers may play for 1. Colbeck walking across the timeline, 19 seconds of the period. Far side Delaney, back out top Zeta with 15. Sharon near side, Colbeck top of the circle with 10. Sharon on the near side with 7, 6. Far side Delaney. Baseline, here's a 3 by Kilty on the way, no good. Rebound to Quaid as time expires. And that play ends the first half of basketball here at the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse in Marshfield. UW Green Bay and UW Madison meeting.
Today's Coach on the Couch is sponsored by Midstate Technical College. Spring into your future at mstc.edu. With Marshfield girls basketball coach Taylor Varsho, 5 years now in. It seems like just yesterday, and I know that's such a cliche thing to say, but it really does to me seem like just yesterday. I usually ask during this part of the interview what keeps you coming back, but instead I'll ask you why coaching. And so tennis in the fall, basketball in the winter. Why are you a coach?
Well, tennis in the spring.
Sorry, yeah.
It's okay. Tennis in the spring for the boys, and then basketball coach here in the winter. I think what makes me still coming back is just the love for the game that I have and the knowledge that I can pursue into these young ladies, not only basketball-wise, but I also think just the memories that we can create together and the memories that I had joining girls basketball when I was in high school. And I think just creating life lessons along the way too. I think those are really important. You know, we talk about all the time, you know, athletics can build so much success not only in the sport that you're in, but also in life after high school, whatever that path might be for each individual. You know, you might be a starter on one team, but then, you know, you might be a role player on another team. You know, I talked to many college coaches about the roles that these student athletes play, and the role might be a little bit different, but it also, you know how do these young ladies accept those roles. What are those roles? How do you define those roles? So I think, as they go through life, as they graduate high school and get to that next level, whether it's playing collegiately or just attending college or going to tech school or just going right to the workforce, what is your role in your job? What is your role? How are you going to work with the team? All those little things that we absolutely miss. And sometimes those are teachable and sometimes those are not teachable. So really what makes me coming back, and I go back to your question, is what makes me want to coach. I think just the constant memories and the relationships that I can build with these girls each and every day at practice.
So memories, let's talk about last year's season a little bit, and you can talk about one or two of your favorite memories. The first half of the season, a little bit stop and start that first half. The second half, you won 7 of your last 9 regular season games. What were some of the memories from last year?
Yeah, I think I go back to our very last game against Kimberly and how much growth we had as a team. We were coming into a whole new system last year of 5-out motion offense, or just running the beauty of motion, and not having set plays, not having to call a play every single time. But it really took us until maybe February to understand how to play the game of basketball and what that looks like. At any level, I think we're missing that big piece of how to play the game of basketball and letting the players be creative. What do they have? What skill set do they have when they get to me, and how can I form, whatever offense that we want to run around that? So just the level of IQ that we need to have to run a motion offense. But I go back to that Kimberly game, and just to see how much growth we've had in the whole entire season. We didn't like the result, but I think the growth and having it lead into our summer, we had a really good summer. We won both of our leagues at all 3 levels, and we played in a ton of tournaments. We had skill sessions twice a week, so it was a really pretty special summer for athletes to get better, and that's what it's about. It's about getting better. It's about that growth. It's about that progress. So obviously, the wins are great and all that, but I think honestly it goes back to those memories again. The Badger game last year, I got to bring everybody. This year again, we're going and creating those memories and seeing the next steps. So I'm really excited about this season and work and using all the things that we did in the summer, and now it's transitioning to the actual season time.
Before we talk about this year's season, which is actually what we're here to do, you had 5 seniors on last year's team. Any memories, or maybe just a final thanks for those 5 seniors?
Absolutely. With those 5 seniors, they've been with the program since I've taken over, and so for those specific ones, it goes to show, and you still get text messages from them today, and that's the beauty of coaching. We love practices and we'll remember drills and stuff like that, but when you get a message from, for an example, Sophia Grunling, and she says, "Thank you so much, I made the rowing team at UW-Madison," that's what it's about. And I think Sophia was a great player. She was a role kid. She came to practice every single day, and you know what? Her minutes didn't show on in game time, but her attitude, her ability to just be a bulldog down below, and she knows her struggles, she knows her strengths and her weaknesses. But I think for a player like that to just be a role player but also be very successful on the soccer field, those are the type of kids that I want. Just those toughness mentally and physically, and you're going to do anything you can to be a part of a team. So I thank those seniors, like I said before, have been with me since day one, since I've taken over the program, and I appreciate everything they've taught me as a coach too. So
start with this year's team. Let's talk about offense. You got a ball handler, you got a scorer, you got some options down low. What should Marshfield Tigers basketball fans know about your offense to begin this season?
Yeah, I think it goes back to, my senior leadership this year. I got 5 seniors again, which it goes back to, how do they want their senior year to go, and how much time have they put in. I call it rent due. We have to pay rent every single month, but how much rent have you put in? How many times have you picked up a basketball since the last day of practice or the last game last year? So I'm really excited about the season. I have a great group of kids out here that want to be here, and they're hungry to get better every single day. But our offensively, we want to score. Obviously, we want to play fast. We want to shoot threes, and we would like to press full court. So really excited about the athleticism I have at every single level. And again, really just excited to see what this group has.
if you score 80, 90 points a game, you're probably going to win them all. There could be some games you don't get to that number. So defense, how important is defense on this year's team?
I think defense, you go back to the cliche quote of defense wins championships. And, when Heidi Michaels was here, that was her big thing. If you can play defense and you can make them turn the ball over, you'll win a lot of games and you'll be in a lot of games. But it all goes back to those little things of being in the right position, being in the right gap, communicating with your team. We do shell drill almost every day here, and you never can get enough of shell drill, whether it's stationary, whether it's moving, but you can't, and the tough thing goes back to the game of basketball is you can't simulate every single thing that's going to happen in a game. You can have plays, you can have that, but I'm not a coach that wants to call a play every single time, but it goes back to your defense. What can you control? And defense leads to points. If you can get a score and a stop and a score and a stop and just keep that repeating, I think that goes to show. But I do think we have the length this year to potentially get a lot of turnovers, and the teams that we're going to play, they're going to be tough. Our schedule is not the easiest schedule. We play a lot of back-to-back Friday, Saturday. But again, since day one, since November 7th, we're preparing for that first playoff game. So again, really excited both offensively and defensively of what we have for this year.
Visiting with Marshfield Tigers girls basketball coach Taylor Varsho, Wisconsin Valley Conference. Always tough. Back when you played, before you played, it's always been like that. During your 4 years, you've had a conference championship, you've had a coach of the year, you've had girls put in some really good seasons. Where is Marshfield's place in the Wisconsin Valley Conference? How do you fit in the conference?
I think there's no doubt that we have potential to gain a Wisconsin Valley Conference championship for the 22-23 season, but I also think it goes back to each and every practice, each and every day. What are you doing to get better? We can all have that goal, but again, I'm not playing anymore. Coach Schur's not playing anymore. My other two coaches aren't playing anymore, but what are they going to do? How much time are they going to put in? And it goes back to your off-season training. Did you put in the time? Did you pay rent? So I think that it is something that obviously is always a goal for us as coaches, but it's every day, and it's that competitive hungriness that you need to bring every day. No spot is given here on any level. We fluctuate kids all the time, and I think, if we can get kids to compete every day for a spot, compete for playing time, compete for in every drill, we'll be pretty darn hard to beat.
Back to your 5 seniors. One of them just recently signed a letter of intent to play collegiate basketball at a place that you know about, it turns out. Are the seniors, are they a coach on the floor come game day? Is that the kind of ability you want them to have?
Absolutely. I have 5 seniors this year that potentially have a chance to play some minutes this year. So, we're looking for people to fill some holes in some spots from last year to this year, and definitely. But it goes back to what I said before. It's the little things. It's being a great teammate. It's whatever your role is. You have to reflect on yourself too as a player and say, did I do everything I needed to in order to be ready for that first day? And you never know. Things can happen. People can go down, injuries can happen, but who's prepared? Who put in the preparation? But I go back to Cammie Whipperfenning. She didn't play a ton of minutes last year, but she is such a great leader. She is that vocal person. She understands the game of basketball. All summer long, she came to team camp. She went to
5.
Start the second half. Tiger ball.
Tigers will inbound at the center line and move into front court to our left. Zeta Kolbeck out front. Lakeland still playing half-court zone defense. Zeta walks with the ball. She tried to make a pass, I think, to Minsauce and lost control of the basketball. Turns it over. That's Marshfield's 10th turnover tonight. Lakeland ball, front court to our right. Christina Womette, high post Timmerman. Back to Christina for a long three-pointer. No good. Long rebound tracked down by Kolbeck. Zeta harassed in backcourt. Goes backwards, now dribbling through traffic. Still has it behind the line. Pass ahead to Grant Corvitz. Batted loose on the floor, picked up by Lakeland, then slapped loose by Schuler. And it comes to a Lakeland player. T-Birds have it back. A drive by Christina Womette, and she scores it. Lakeland back to within 6. They're pressing in backcourt. Minsauce through traffic. Double team. Needs some help. And the Tigers get a quick timeout here. Lakeland putting on some pressure, and the Tigers bothered by that, so a Tiger timeout.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. Start your classes and get your degree right here, or transfer to your 4-year.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. In person at 4 convenient campuses, online or a hybrid.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here for your Career Accelerator Certificate, a quick way to get ahead in your career.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. Register to start this spring.
Get started at mstc.edu.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop, whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Down to Christina Womette. Marshfield playing defense, far side Womette for 3, on the way, no good. Rebound to Lakeland, back out top, Christina Womette once again. Drives inside, scoop shot away, and no good. Rebound back up and missed, and a foul called. Timmerman on the rebound. Foul going back up.
Foul is called on number 22, Rayola.
That's on Schuler. Second foul on Rayola. First team foul. Sailor Timmerman, 0 of 1 on the foul line tonight. Shooting 2, line right. First free throw is no good. Early second half, Marshfield leads Lakeland 31-25. One more for Sailor Timmerman. And this shot away, and this one no good, tipped around, out of bounds. And last hit by a Lakeland ball player. Marshfield retains possession. Tigers coming length of the floor, leading by 6. Again, facing some heavy backcourt pressure. 1-2-2, three-quarter court zone by Lakeland. Colbeck ahead to Minsauce. Turns, comes back to front court. Baseline Grant Corvitz fires from the arc, no good. Long rebound, tracked down, go by Colbeck. Zeta in the lane, short jumper rolls in. Rebound basket for Zeta Colbeck. Tigers again lead by 8. It's Lakeland ball. And over a back violation as Evenhouse has the ball in front court, throws it back to Juliana Womette, who is still in back court. 10 turnovers for Lakeland tonight. Marshfield has it back, leading by 8, looking for their biggest lead of the ball game. Colbeck out front, near side Bosom. Skips it far side to Minsauce, that pass intercepted. Lakeland has the ball back. Juliana Womette starts to drive on Minsauce. Goes back outside again to Christina Womette. In the lane to Timmerman. Her shot blocked, but she was fouled on the shot anyway. Tiger foul here. Looks like it's on Minsauce. Third foul on Danny. Second team foul. And free throws here for Sailor Timmerman. She misses the first. Tigers bring Kaylee Sharon back in. And Ayana Bosom will leave. 16:05 remaining. Tigers lead 33-25. One more for Timmerman. Shot is on the way, and this one is good. 5 points for Timmerman tonight. Tigers lead by 7. Facing that backcourt pressure again. Colbeck across the line to Grant Corvitz. Drives to the near side, pulls up, pops a 15-footer. Good. Ashley Grant Corvitz for 2. And the Tigers go back up by 9, matching their biggest lead of the ball game. Ashley does have a nice mid-range jump shot. Christina Womette across the timeline for Lakeland. Pass comes on the near side to Juliana Womette. Holds outside the arc, starts to drive down the lane, stop, baseline Christina, short jumper array, and no good. Rebound to Colbeck. Tigers across the timeline, and Colbeck blocked and fouled along the far sideline by Fortier. Second on Lily Fortier in the first team foul. Tigers want Danny Minsauce back in the ball game, I believe. No, it's not Danny. That's Casey Abney. Casey Abney back in. Looked like Danny. Danny's number 10. Casey's number 11. Abney out top. Far side hits Colbeck. Harassed on that far sideline. Now drives inside to Kilty. Back outside to Grant Corvitz. Ashley holds, starts to penetrate. Heads for the far wing, backs it out. Baseline, Colbeck can't get off the three. That zone defense moves around. Near side to Sharon, far side Colbeck, 3-pointers away and off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound back up and in by Grankorvitz. A flying rebound for Ashley Grankorvitz to get in there and put it back in. Tigers by 11, got a steal from Marshfield. And a basket again. And Marshfield leads by 13. Zeta Colbeck on the steal and basket to give Marshfield a 13-point lead. Lakeland wants a timeout.
We take great pride in what we
14:48
do.
remaining in regulation time. Our score now is Marshfield 39, Lakeland 26.
With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Lakeland to inbound, baseline front court. Quaid will look, she'll lob up in the lane for Juliana Ouimet. Backs it on Colbeck, turns, scoop shot blocked by Grankorvitz, and comes outside to Abney, and then Casey knocked down on the breakout. Lakeland foul here. Christina Ouimet on the foul, her second team foul. Kemi Wickerfenig comes back in for Marshfield for WIAA Schuler. 14:30 left, Tigers lead by 13. Colbeck facing backcourt double team pressure, dribbles around it. Still behind the line though. Lobs across the timeline to Abney. Baseline Wickerfenig drives inside, muscles it up and missed it. Partially blocked, picked up by Christina Ouimet. Lakeland on the breakout, Christina stopped out top. Far side, Juliana Ouimet holds the ball on Colbeck. Pass inside to Timmerman, short jumper partially blocked, but a foul called on the shot. That might be on Wickerfenig. I'll say. Nope, it's on Abney. First on Casey Abney, third team foul. Sailor Timmerman, 1 of 5 on the foul line tonight. Gets 2 more. And her first try is good. 14:03 remaining. Tigers lead 39-27. One more for Timmerman. 6-foot sophomore, she fires, and this one's good as well. Marshfield leads by 11. 1-2-2, three-quarter court zone press by Lakeland. Colbeck having some trouble with it. Still behind the line. Backpedals, need some help here, and so the Tigers get a timeout. Again, the Tigers having trouble with that press, and Marshfield takes a timeout, the Tigers third.
R&R Flooring in Spencer is your place for the best in innovation and lowest pricing for your flooring project. New or remodel, tile, carpet, hardwood, ceramic, cork, you name it, R&R Flooring is ready for you today. R&R Flooring supports area programs like the broadcast you're watching and also supports area suppliers so you get great quality and pricing that fits your budget. Go to R&R Flooring today to see their showroom of flooring, furniture, mattresses, and custom-built showers. R&R Flooring in Spencer.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Marshfield ball in backcourt. Facing that double team pressure. Danny Minsauce back in for Marshfield. Has it stripped loose by Juliana Ouimet. And a tie ball on the scramble.
Jump ball's called. Possession Thunderbirds.
Possession goes to Lakeland. Tigers' 13th turnover.
Into the game for the Tigers, number 24.
Grant Corvett's out, and Iona Bosom back in for Marshfield. Lakeland inbounding, baseline front court. Quaid will look. Near corner, Juliana Womette penetrates the dotted line. Inside feed, short jumper up and in for Timmerman. Two for Sailor Timmerman. Tiger lead down to 9. Again, some pressure. Ball loose in Marshfield's backcourt. Picked up by Juliana Womette. She'll drive on Colbeck and lay it in. Tigers having a real difficult time with this Lakeland pressure. And that Marshfield lead down to 7. Colbeck still behind the line. Lobs across now to Bosa. Iona heads for the far corner. Pulls up 15-footer away and it rolls out. Rebound back up and missed, I believe, by Sharon. And Kaylee fouled on the putback. Lakeland foul. That's on Kale Quaid. Her second, third team foul. Kaylee Sharon making her varsity debut tonight. Shooting 2, line left. First try is good. With 13-13 remaining. Tigers on top, 40-32. One more for Kaylee Sharon. On the way and also good. Marshfield leads again by 9. Lakeland ball. Christina Womette will cross on Iona Bosa. Stands between the circles with it. Ball slapped loose. Gets it back again. Juliana Womette, top of the circle. Stands in the center circle. Drives on Colbeck. Cut off. Baseline. A shot by Timmerman. She turns away. Now the ball knocked loose and stolen by Marshfield. Here's a runoff for Bosa, and she's fouled on the breakout. Juliana Womette gets that foul. That's her first. Fourth team foul. Marshfield inbounding. Near the center line, leading by 9. Colbeck facing that half-court zone defense, 1-2-2 or 1-3-1. Far corner, Bosa, a three-pointer is away and off the rim, no good. Tipped in the corner and tracked down by Wickerfennig. Hands back to Minsauce. Tigers have it back. Colbeck, top of the circle. Gets inside, scoop shot away and good. Nice job by Zeta Colbeck for 2. Marshfield back up by 11 with 12:20 to play. Lakeland has the ball back in front court to our right. Juliana Womette down the lane, scoop shot away and rolls off, but a foul called on the drive, and Womette limping just a bit below the basket. That's a foul on Danny Minsauce, her fourth team foul. Juliana Womette still hobbled below the basket, trying to walk it off. What a great loss that would be for Lakeland, still limping noticeably as she heads back to the floor. And says she wants to continue and take her free throws. She has 17 points tonight. Now has exactly 1750 for her high school career. Her first shot here is good. 12-13 remaining. Tigers lead 43-33. Tigers bring in several new ball players here, including Emma Delaney comes back in. One more free throw for Juliana Womette. We'll see if she stays in after this shot. Free throw is away and good. She has 19. Tigers lead by 9. Again, Lakeland with backcourt pressure. Colbeck ahead to Abney. The Tigers cross the timeline. Abney, top of the circle, near side Bosom, fires a long 3. Missed everything. Ball loose below the basket and out of bounds. And looks like it's off a Lakeland ball player. Tigers will retain possession. Wickerfennig there fighting for possession for Marshfield. Tigers inbounding, baseline front court. Top of the circle, Bosa gets inside, 10-footer away, and good. Iona Bosa scores it. Tigers lead by 11. Lakeland back on offense. Juliana Womette stays in with that ankle problem. Appears to be okay. Christina Womette out top. A long 3 is no good. Tipped around and claimed by Evenhouse. Back inside. Evenhouse holds it back out top. Juliana Womette for 3, no good. Ball in the corner. Tracked down by Evenhouse again. Drives the baseline. Short jumper good. Good hustle there by the freshman Ava Evenhouse. Marshfield by 9. Colbeck through a double team, gets knocked down. And a Lakeland foul here. Appears to be on Christina Womette. That is her third foul, 15th foul.
Into the game for the Tigers, number 22, Rayla Schuler.
Rayla Schuler back in for Marshfield. Marshfield inbounding a three-quarter court. Pass in front court to Schuler. Double teamed along the sideline. Shovels it back out to Colbeck. She falls down. The ball knocked out of bounds off of Colbeck. Tigers having a very difficult time with Lakeland's press here in the second half. And Marshfield now has 15 turnovers, but they still lead the ball game by 9. Lakeland resets. Evenhouse in the near corner. Holds on the arc. Comes back outside. Downstairs, Christina Womet turns. Short jumper away. No good. Rebound below the basket. Claimed again by Timmerman. Back outside, Juliana Womet. 10-footer up and no good. And rebound to Marshfield as Delaney flies in to grab it. Pass up ahead to Colbeck. Zeta down the lane. Lays it up and missed it. And Lakeland grabs the rebound. Evenhouse back to grab it. And she's knocked down on the play. Tiger foul coming here. That's called on Casey Abney, her second foul, 15th foul. Lily Fortier returns for Lakeland, for Allie Timmerman. Kale Quaid back in as well, replacing Sailor Timmerman. 10:45 left, Tigers by 9. Lakeland moving into front court to our right. Pass goes far side to Fortier. Stopped out top. On the far wing, grabbed again by Juliana Womet. In the corner, Christina Womet hits a three. Her first three tonight. And then they steal the inbound pass. Ball loose in the corner, goes through Christina's hands out of bounds, however. And Marshfield gets the ball back. Tigers want Ashley Grant-Corvitz back in, replacing Emma Delaney. Tiger lead down to 6 with 10:23 left in regulation time. Marshfield did lead by 13 earlier in this half. Colbeck facing that backcourt pressure. Pass ahead is kicked by a Lakeland ball player. And the Tigers retain possession. They'll inbound at quarter court. Pass comes into Grant-Corvitz on the near side. Passing inside. Short jumper up and in by Schuler. Rayla Schuler from Ashley Grant-Corvitz. Tigers backed up by 8. Lakeland to front court. Christina Womet. Harassed by Bosa, moves across the timeline. Back out top to Quaid. Inside feed, short jumper by Timmerman, partially blocked. But a Tiger foul called here. That's on Grant-Corvitz. Third foul on Ashley, and the 16th foul. Lakeland gets free throws here. First shot is away and good. 9:55 remaining in regulation time. Marshfield leads 47-40. Sam Kilty back in for Marshfield for Ayana Bosa. Second shot for Evenhouse is up and no good. Kicks out long and grabbed by Grant-Corvitz, her 5th rebound. And then throws the ball down the floor out of bounds. 7 Tiger turnovers here in the second half and 16 for the ball game. But Marshfield still leads by 7 with 9:50 to play. Tigers with some backcourt pressure. Evenhouse dribbles across the timeline. Hands outside to Christina Womet. Back to Evenhouse. A jumper from the wing is no good. Ball tipped in the corner and tracked down by Marshfield. Picked up by Casey Abney. Tigers back to front court. Abney on the near side to Grant-Corvitz. Colbeck out front. Starts to penetrate. Gets inside. Lays it up and in. Nice move by Zeta Colbeck. She scored 11 tonight. Tigers by 9. Zeta in double figures 5 times last season, her freshman year. It's Lakeland ball. Christina Womet down the lane, has a strip loose. It goes out of bounds. And last hit by a Marshfield player. T-Birds bring Sailor Timmerman back in.
Into the game for the Thunderbirds, number 41, Timmerman.
And she'll replace Evenhouse. 9:13 left. Tigers lead 49-40. Lakeland inbounding, baseline front court. Inside to Timmerman, turn, short jumper up and in. Sailor Timmerman now with 11. They have a foul apparently on the inbound pass. Lakeland foul on the inbound play. That's on Juliana Womet, her second, 6th team foul. Tigers bring Danny Minsauce back in. Danny does have 4 personal fouls. She and WIAA Schuler both come in. 9:06 remaining. Tigers lead 49-42. Pressure in backcourt by Lakeland. Pass across the timeline, broken up, but grabbed by Danny. Back outside, Kolbeck on the far wing. Minsas on the far sideline. Penetrates, cut off. Grankorvitz back out front. Comes near side to Sam Kilty. Now Grankorvitz to the timeline once again. Tigers taking some time here, facing this half-court zone defense. Kolbeck out top, back near side to Kilty once again. Sam holds it, baseline Grankorvitz off a screen from Schuler, can't get a shot off. Back out top, Kolbeck once again. Clock winding down, 8:25 remaining. Kolbeck on the far wing, pulls up, 15-footer off the glass, no good. Long rebound comes down to Marshfield, picked up by Minsas. Tigers reset, Danny has it stripped loose along the near sideline. Goes out of bounds, tie ball is called. Possession stays with Marshfield. Allie Timmerman back in for Lakeland, replacing Lily Fortier. 8:16 left, Tigers lead 49-42. Tigers will throw into backcourt, Kolbeck with it, she'll recross, and face that half-court 1-2-2 defense. Grankorvitz holds on the far wing. Looking at a possible double team. Baseline, Kolbeck, open three-pointer away, off the rim, no good. Lakeland rebounds, ball grabbed by Cale Quaid. T-Birds to front court. Christina Wilmette holds on the near wing. Juliana Wilmette out top. Picked up by Kolbeck. Far corner. Timmerman with it. That's Allie Timmerman. Drives inside. Scoop shot partially blocked. But a Tiger foul on the drive. That'll be on Sam Kilty. Third on Sam. Seventh team foul. Ayanna Bosom reports back in for Marshfield for Sam Kilty. Cale Quaid on the foul line for the first time tonight. First free throw up and no good. The rebound pulled in by Grankorvitz. Tigers by 7, 7:40 to play. Minsas in backcourt. Bounces across to Kolbeck. Zeta, downstairs Schuler, turnaround one-hander, up and in. Post-up move by WIAA Schuler for 2. Marshfield by 9, putting on some pressure, but Lakeland breaks it. Quaid out top, Juliana Wilmette. Inside feed to Timmerman. Gets loose below the basket, reverse layup, up and in. Tough shot for Sailor Timmerman. She's now got 13. And then steals the inbound pass, and Juliana Wilmette lays it in. The Marshfield lead down to 5 off that turnover. 7:05 remaining, but on the other side, Arlene for WIAA Schuler gets behind the defense for an easy 2. Marshfield by 7, 6:55 left. Lakeland has the ball back in front court to our right. Christina Wilmette at the far hash mark. Pass comes near side again to Sailor Timmerman. Drives the foul line, gets inside, lays it up and missed it. That lane was wide open for Sailor Timmerman and fouled on the shot.
Fouls on number 24, Ayanna Bosom.
Ayanna Bosom on the foul, her first, 8th team foul. Sailor Timmerman, 3 of 7 on the foul line tonight, shooting 2 here. First by Timmerman is up and it falls off. Ava Evenhouse back in. Cale Quaid out, 6:42 left in regulation time. Tigers lead 53-46. One more free throw for Sailor Timmerman of Lakeland. Shot is on the way and no good and pulled in by Bosom. Marshfield has the ball in a 7-point lead. Facing that trap in backcourt, Minsas behind the line. Still with it. Still behind the line. Now she'll cross on the near side. Pulls outside the arc. Gave up possession and a foul call to reach in here on Lakeland. T-Birds getting aggressive here. And a foul on Juliana Wilmette, her third. 7-team foul. Tigers go to the bonus. Danny Minsas shot 56% on the foul line last season. Gets a 1-and-1 here. And Danny's first try is away and good. 6:25 remaining in the second half. Tigers lead 54-46. One more for Danny Minsas. Shot is away and also good. Marshfield back up by 9. Man-to-man defense. Lakeland ball. Christina Wilmette across the timeline. Far side hits Allie Timmerman. Harassed by Bosom. Dribbles out of it, but now Ayana Hunter again gets a bit too aggressive, I believe. And Ayana called on a foul. Second on Ayana Bosom.
Foul is called on number 24, Ayana Bosom.
9th team foul. Lakeland free throws here. First shot is away and good. 6:09 remaining in regulation time. Marshfield leads 55-47. One more for Allie Timmerman. This shot is away, and this one bounces out of there. And the rebound pulled in by Grant Korvitz, her 7th rebound tonight. Marshfield on offense, leading by 8, 6 minutes to play. Grant Korvitz out beyond the arc. Far side, Colbeck right back to Ashley. Colbeck gets it back and right back to Grant Korvitz once again. Near side, Minsauce holds outside the arc. Skips it far side to Colbeck. Zeta fakes the 3. Still holds on the far wing. 5:40 left. Tigers by 8. Grant Korvitz hands back outside to Colbeck once again. Lakeland has played half-court zone all night long. Pass comes near side to Minsauce. Averts Northern back with a nice stop near the timeline. Bosom out near the sideline once again. Underhands to Colbeck near the center circle. Splits a double team. Comes back outside to Schuler. WIAA on the near sideline. Tigers being patient here. They lead by 8 with 5:10 left in regulation time. Minsauce along the far sideline. Holds the ball on Timmerman. Back outside Bosom, gives right back to Colbeck. Bosom in the far corner. Skips it back outside to Minsauce. Tigers lead by 8, 4:50 remaining. Pass comes to Minsauce once again to the timeline. Tigers spending some time here. Leading by 8, 4:40 left in regulation time. Colbeck double team on the far side. Hands back to Bosom. Out top Minsauce. Baseline Schuler open down low, but has her shot blocked by Sailor Timmerman. Tigers got what they want, but Timmerman makes a nice defensive play. Juliana Wilmette down the floor. Scoop shot is away and it rolls out of there. Back up by Timmerman, and she missed it. Tipped outside and claimed by Colbeck. Tigers have it back. Pass ahead to Grant Korvitz. Hands to Minsauce. Danny down the lane. Baseline Schuler can't get a shot off. Colbeck out front once again. Tigers by 8, 4:10 remaining. Schuler on the near sideline. Facing a double team. Outside again to Colbeck. Far side Grant Korvitz. Far side Grant Korvitz once again. 3:55 left. Ball slapped away but tipped outside to Colbeck. Minsauce on the far wing. Danny starts to drive to the dotted line. Cut off. Is back outside to Schuler. WIAA holds it on the near wing. Colbeck in the center circle. Tigers lead by 8, killing some time here. Minsauce baseline, open for a 3-point try. It's offline, no good. Ball in the corner, and knocked into bounds, I believe, by Bosom. Lily Fortier back in for Lakeland, replacing Allie Timmerman. 3:33 remaining. Marshfield leads it 55-47. Lakeland has the ball back. Christina Wilmette with it. She'll cross the timeline on Ashley Grant Korvitz. Pass comes near side to Juliana Wilmette. Gets a screen out top, starts to drive down the lane, leans in, scoop shot, rolls out of there, and a good job by Schuler screening off to grab the rebound. Minsauce comes back to front court, holds outside the arc. Facing a double team on that far sideline. Baseline to Bosom, knocked loose, balls on the floor, picked up by Lakeland. Tigers' 9th turnover the second half. Lakeland has it back. Christina Wilmette to the foul line, pulls up, takes that open jump shot, and connects. Marshfield lead down to 6, and Lakeland wants a timeout.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
Marshfield holding on to a 6-point lead with 2:48 remaining in regulation time. Lakeland's pressure defense in the second half has bothered the Tigers, who now have 18 turnovers in this ballgame. Marshfield ball in backcourt. Kolbeck facing a double team. Ahead to Schuler. Gives to Minsauce. Front court to Kolbeck. Cross court to Bosom. Anna drives, drops the ball. Rolls out of bounds. Last set by a Lakeland defender. Lakeland girl being pulled up after she and Bosom collided. That's Christina Wilmette, says she's okay. Tigers inbound, baseline front court with 2:37 left. Baseline Bosom to the foul line. Comes back out top again to Schuler. WIAA double team finds Minsauce on the near sideline. Protecting the basketball, has it stripped loose and out of bounds off of Danny. Minsauce didn't get much help on the sideline from her teammates. 10 Tiger turnovers here in the second half, 19 for the ball game. 2:26 left, Marshfield by 6. Lakeland ball. Juliana Wilmette will cross. Hold on the near sideline, start to drive to the dotted line, cut off. Far side, Fortier for 3, no good. Long rebound claimed by Grant Corvitz. 8 rebounds for Ashley tonight. Kolbeck in backcourt, facing a double team. Ahead to Grant Corvitz in the front court, and Marshfield takes a timeout. Tigers use their third timeout, 2:05 left.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just to feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
You are listening to Marshfield Tiger basketball on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer, Marshfield, and WOSQFM.com. I'm Gene Delisio at the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse in Marshfield. 2:05 left in regulation time. Marshfield leads Lakeland 55-49. Tigers inbounding. Kolbeck takes the ball in backcourt. Will cross on Christina Wilmette. Stops the top of the circle. Kolbeck back on the far side. Baseline to Bosa. Harassed in that far corner. Drives the baseline. Double team. Needs some help. And the ball's taken away by Timmerman. Tigers turn the ball over once again. Front court feed goes to Fortier. Stopped in the far wing. Juliana Wilmette. Inside to Evenhouse, short jumper good. And the Tiger lead down to 4 with 1:35 remaining. Again, Lakeland with pressure. Bosom in backcourt. Lobs to Minsauce, still behind the line. Tigers really victimized by this double team pressure here. Minsauce needing some help. Double team, falls down, ball is loose. Tigers want to get a quick timeout here, as does Lakeland. Clock is stopped. Looks like Marshfield got the timeout. Let's see who gets it, or who gets the basketball. The official is conferring as to who got the timeout. And who got the best?
Central Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
12 Tiger turnovers in the second half, 21 for the ball game. 1:20 remaining. Tigers lead 55-51. Lakeland inbounding near the center line. Quaid will throw it in for the T-Birds. Hands to Christina Ouimet on the near sideline. Stopped on the near wing. Back out top, Juliana Ouimet. Drives on Colbeck, gets inside, scoop shot away, and no good. Rebound to Colbeck. Big rebound for Zeta, comes across the timeline. Holds on the far wing, 1:05 left. Now Bosom along the sideline is trapped, and the Tigers take a timeout. Tigers have had that ball on the sideline a lot here in the second half.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
And Corvettes, Colbeck top of the circle. Final minute of regulation time, Marshfield by 4. Colbeck center line, near side to Minsauce. Cross-court feed Bosom. Back outside again to Colbeck, top of the circle. Zeta holds it, Minsauce near side. 42 seconds left, Tigers by 4. Schuler on the far sideline, cross-court near side to Minsauce. In the lane, Grand Corvettes. And a walking call on Ashley, she passes back outside. Tiger turnover, their 13th of the second half. 33 seconds left, Tigers by 4. Lakeland inbounding, baseline, backcourt. Quaid will throw it in. Hands to Juliana Ouimet. Final 30 seconds, Marshfield by 4. Ouimet across the timeline to Christina. Back to Juliana. Christina Ouimet out top, the foul line, backs it out again, takes a three-pointer, comes up short, rebound down low to Quaid, ball taken away, and a tie ball called. Taken away by Bosom, tie ball call, possession stays with Lakeland with 18 seconds remaining. And Marshfield up by 4. Lob up for Timmerman in the lane. Short jumper in the lane, up and in. 2 for Sailor Timmerman. 10 seconds left, Marshfield by 2. Colbeck in backcourt. She'll cross the timeline with 7, 6. Spin it back outside with 4, 3. Minsauce holds the basketball. The T-Birds went after her and finally foul her with 0.9 seconds left. Lakeland did not foul right away. Foul is on Timmerman, her first. 8th team foul, so Danny Minsauce with a 1-and-1 foul line left with less than 1 second to play. Danny's first is away and around and out. Rebound tip loose, and we may have a rebounding foul here. Let's see what we have here. We have a whistle and a Lakeland timeout. Lakeland grabbed the rebound and then called a timeout. Bosom close to being over the back.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
And shoot in one motion. Sailor Timmerman will throw it in. She looks, he's the ball up the floor, and it goes over everybody's head, down the floor, out of bounds. Untouched. That means Marshfield gets through inbound at that same spot. Still a half second remaining. Tigers now inbound. Baseline front court. Need to just inbound, touch the ball, and that will likely end it. Ball up near side from Minsaw. Standing grabs it, the horn blows, and this ball game comes to an end with the Marshfield Tigers a winner in the season opener tonight. Our final score, Marshfield 55, Lakeland 53. We'll have a full recap on our postgame report in just a moment.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
For years, our Stone Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Lakeland's biggest lead was 6. Marshfield's biggest lead was 13. Again, one tie tonight. That was at 6, and 3 lead changes in this ball game this evening. Marshfield's top rebounders tonight were Minsauce and Grand Corvitz, each with 8. Kolbeck with 5. Schuler with 4. Rucker-Fenig with 3. Bosom, Abney, and Delaney each with 2. And Kilty had 1 rebound for Marshfield in this ball game this evening. The Marshfield Tigers hold on to knock off Lakeland this evening, 55-53. And more of our postgame report from the Chips Hamburgers Fieldhouse in just a moment. .253 came into the school complex today, and the lights were on at the Hiding Stadium, and the Stratford Tiger football team was practicing, getting preparations for their Division 6 state championship game coming up on Thursday against Mondovi at Camp Randall Stadium in Madison. That game Thursday at 1 p.m. Our broadcast begins Thursday at 12:30 on Sports Radio 90.